Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to Options Recap number 7 with Rich. So I'm starting 1 minute early today because I want to give some time for anyone that's going to be joining a little bit late. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the stream to get going. So I just tested the audio, so we're good to go. Basically what the plan is today, guys, as always, is we're going to do a recap of the option plays. I'm going to talk to you about my amazing run today on Amazon. Amazon was just an amazing run for me today, so I'm going to be talking about that. And we're going to be going through the picks, making sure you guys are getting the education that you need in order for you to succeed. All right? So here we go. So first and foremost, please let me know where you are tuning in from tonight. So just hit me up with where you are. Are you on the East Coast? Are you on the West Coast? Where are you checking out this video from tonight? I'm going to put up some of your names on the screen to give you guys some shout outs. All right. So we got the Merit from Phoenix. We got Satinder Singh from Toronto. Chutron from Rhode Island. Sharita Smith from the East. Xavier from East Coast Miami. Ronnie from California. We got D. Holmes from Brooklyn. Tyler Eaton from Ohio. Giovanni Garcia from Illinois. All right, so let me pick a few more. VJ from Tampa. Becky from Orlando. And MK Raiden from Surprise, Arizona. All right, so there we go. So we got about 56 people in here. I'm hoping for us to get past the 100 mark pretty soon. But let's start off with how did you guys do today? Hit me with a 1 if you made profit today, and hit me with a 2 if you had a red day. So let's see where we're at today. Let's see how everybody did. So hit me with the 1 if you made some profits today, and hit me with the 2 if you had a red day, which is okay. It's okay to have red days. It's part of the game. Let's see. So I see here we have some 1s, some 2s. We see some mixes. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't see any 3s. If I see a 3, we have a problem. Okay, so good. So we see a good mix. Okay, so let's start off with Amazon. So as you guys know, today Amazon was just an amazing trade for me. I shared my P&L with you guys, up over about $9,000 on Amazon today. Just a blessing, really, to see all my strategies come together, and just very happy to be able to share it with you guys. So I took Amazon on my bot, as a lot of you guys know. Let me clear up this chart a little bit so that we can analyze it together. So let's start off with the monthly chart, okay? So Amazon has been on my radar since the ending of May, okay? So at the ending of May, we had this inside bar. So this is the first clue that Amazon wanted to make a move. All right, so I'm going to teach you guys everything today. We're going to talk about the whole process today. Okay, can I turn on 1090p, 1080p? Give me a second. Trading Wars. Let's see if I can. I think I tried. I'm trying to make it as good as I can for you guys, but I'm not really familiar with everything yet. But let me go to analytics here. Maybe I can change it here. If anybody knows how, just let me know. Feel like I can do it in here, maybe. Yeah. So let's see. YouTube. Edit. Category. So if anybody knows how I can pull it up to 1080p, let me know, because I did purchase the package to do that. I just don't know, guys. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Anybody know? Oh, it did it on your YouTube settings. It's clear. Okay. Good. Okay, yeah. I enabled 1080p. So can you? Okay, guys, can you hit me with a 1 if 1080p is working? Yeah, this is the first one that I'm doing 1080p. I paid $500 to upgrade it to 1080p. So hit me with a 1 if you can get 1080p on this video. Okay, good. All right, I see the 1s. All right, good. All right, now we're good to go. Okay. So Amazon first came to my attention with this inside bar, right? If we could look closely at this pattern, so we could see in Amazon, right, for a few months actually, we've been actually rejecting around here, 36.75, and you can see it by with all of these wicks. The wicks means that they're sellers here, right? Because somebody is selling, either shorting or selling their shares, right? So one of them is happening. They're either selling their shares or they're shorting. So there was a lot of sellers here. So what I noticed was this inside bar. So the first position I actually took in Amazon was with shares, right? So I took shares with Amazon right when it broke above this high right here, and I actually took that in the swing trading room with my team in the swing trading room. So we got in shares, right? So shares made money, right? But obviously shares aren't going to make as much money as options, but they're also not going to lose as much. So I took that play with shares, and then I came over to, let's go to the 3-week chart. Okay. So there was nothing there. The 2-week, there was this tiny inside bar. And then we go to the weekly, we had this one last week. So I'm just putting everything together. And if we look at the weekly chart, we can actually see a better picture. We can see how many times we've come up to this level and rejected. So right here, all of these wicks, what I'm looking for is a short squeeze. Okay. I'm looking for a push above, break above all of these wicks, and just squeeze. And we got the first leg of that move today. And what I saw was this inside close last week, and it was pressing against this short seller right here. Okay. It was pressing on this short seller. So what I did was I put the order in my bot that fill me at the open on Amazon as long as it's above that inside bar. Okay. So if we go down to the 5-minute chart, we can see what happened today. So right here, right there, exactly on that low, I got filled. So I got the best fill of the day. Okay. So I got filled within 5 seconds. And just because I was willing to take that risk, because I knew about the potential, right? So it cost me a few $1,000s to take the play, right? But I was confident in the pick. Okay. So I got that right there and I just let it rip. Okay. So yeah, I used the market entry. That's right. I used the market entry. Okay. Because I wanted to get filled right away. I didn't want to wait because I knew that if it goes, it can go. Okay. Now let's look at this. Now let me ask you guys a question. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Look at a 5-minute chart here. When we gap up above the previous day's high and previous day's close, so we closed here on Friday. It's Tuesday. We open here. Who's in danger? Who's trapped? The Bulls or the Bears? Tell me right now. Who's trapped? The Bulls or the Bears? Bears, 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 Bears. But guess what, guys? It's not just the Bears on the 5-minute chart. Okay, now get the pen and the pad out. Get the pen and the pad out. It's not just the Bears on the 5-minute chart. It's the Bears on the daily chart, the Bears on the weekly chart, the Bears on the monthly chart. Because we just looked at it together. There are many trapped bears on all time frames. And this is how we can have expansion. Okay? And I promise you, every time you come to my channel, you're going to get your mind blown. Every time. This is what we call multiple time frame analysis. It's basically getting all the stars aligned. Okay? This opportunity that happened today might be once in a lifetime. To get Amazon consolidating for a whole year is very difficult to do. Okay, so there we go. I have expiry until July 23rd. Stop losses at break even. I don't care. I just want to. I'm gonna trail my stop loss tomorrow. I'm gonna let it do its thing, settle down a little bit, and I'm gonna just play it nice and slow. Okay. I missed the entry. I don't know when to enter. I told you I got in right at the market, right at the open, because it was above the inside bar on the weekly. I took the market order within 5 seconds of the open. Okay. All right. So that was Amazon. So what we need to note is we need to understand that when we have trap traders on multiple time frames, weekly, daily, hourly, etc., it can cause for an explosive move. Okay. So now let's talk about if you missed that, what could you have done? Okay. Well, you guys know I don't need to tell you this anymore. How many times do we need to go through this? Okay. Hit me with this right now. What are the trading opportunities? Say you didn't take a market order at the open. What are the trading opportunities on the day? What do you guys think? Opening range breakout? Yes. All you have to do right there, take that breakout. First 5-minute candle right there, guys. Could you have made money on this? So simply. Take the break above that wick. Put your stop. You could even have your stop over here, wherever you want to have your stop. Low of the day, whatever. Halfway, whatever. But that's easy money right there. Easy money. That's at least 2.5 times your money. You can take shares. You can take options. You can do whatever the hell you want. Okay? And if you don't want to take the orb, if you want to get fancy, then all you got to do is take this inside bar right here. Okay? Right there. Boom. That's the break above. So we have the inside bar, it pushes down a little bit, it reverses, boom, breaks the high, bam. That's your fill right there. Like that is just impressive. Impressive, man. And then if you missed every single thing, okay, this was the final best opportunity. Okay, which is the double inside bar pattern. Such a beautiful pattern, calling your name. You try it right here, put your stop down here, put your stop here, wherever, try it and let it go. So there's absolutely no excuse to not make money today on Amazon. If you follow me, if you learn, if you study, if you put in the work, you watch the videos, you know. Okay? And I really hope and pray that I'm giving you value and that you guys are learning. All right? Because that's what makes me happy. There's so many opportunities, so many, okay? And for me, I see some people asking, is it risky? It is risky, but I have like, so let's say I put in $2,000 or $3,000. Okay. Worst case scenario, I lose it all. That's nothing. That's not a lot compared to my capital. Right. So it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm still doing it from a controlled perspective, but I wouldn't want you to do it if your whole account was $3,000. You understand what I'm saying? And the other thing that gave me confidence was the multiple time frame confluence. Okay? I mean, this is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Like what I'm showing you guys here, it's not me. It's art. It's the market. It's fractal. It's just imagine this story. We're writing a story. This is the story. Okay, let's do the story together. Here's the story. Bears have been shorting Amazon for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. Okay? Bears have been shorting Amazon for 10 months. Okay? The climax is today on a 5-minute chart when we gap up above all of their stop losses. This is the climax of the movie. We have 10 months worth of shorts pushing the thing lower, trying to be the person that calls the top. And then today on the 5-minute chart, we have the climax to the movie. We gap up above all of their stop losses and we have a stop run. Just beautiful. I mean, you can't write movies better than that. You can't. It's just beautiful. Okay, so let's move on. So are we okay with Amazon? Hit me with a 1. Like I don't want to see anybody in this chat telling me they did not make money on Amazon because we go through this almost every single day and nothing changes. The only thing that's going to make you a profitable trader is, are you consistent? Do you show up every single day? And are you managing your risk? That's it. Nothing else changes. Once you understand the fibs, once you understand orb, once you understand context, it's just the same thing. But what is going to make you money is position sizing, risk management. Those are the things that are not flashy and fancy. And let me tell you a secret. It's not a hidden order flow pivot that's going to make you money. It's not. And that might be a reality check that some of you need. And I have to speak the truth. And that's what it is. Right? Let's move on. Facebook. So I gave you guys Facebook yesterday as part of the bonus picks. Okay. So let's discuss this one in detail. Okay. So as you can see, I have many trades on Facebook, many of them. So I got to get rid of them. I got to clean up the chart. Here we go. Shanine with the $2. I know Shanine, you had a great day. I saw your post. I'm very proud of what you've been able to accomplish in the short time that you've been following me. I see you every single video, putting in the work, doing what you got to do. And then I see you adapting my teachings to your style. And that makes me the most proud when someone takes my teachings and adapts it to their style, because everybody lives a different life. Everybody has constraints. Some people can trade the open. Some people can't. Some people can swing trade. Some people can't. Some people have kids. Some people have dogs. It doesn't matter. Figure it out based on your situation. Are you going to trade the 1 minute chart? Are you going to trade the 5 minute? Just figure it out. You have to be willing to put in the work. And Shanine, I'm very happy and very proud of what you've been able to accomplish. So thank you for the $2. That is going to the Starbucks fund. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to open up my broker here. I have to see how Facebook played out. I know I made good money on it, but I've just been focused on Amazon so much I didn't really even care. But Facebook was a very beautiful trade, and I'm very excited to share with you guys. It was just perfect, very beautiful. And you guys might be looking at the chart wondering how I made money. I'm going to show you. Okay, so here we go. So Facebook. Okay, so today I got the July 16th 355 calls at $4. So let's write that down. So I'm going to delete all of these for now. I know we're going to do it together. Okay. So I got the July 16 355 call at $4. Okay. So let's go back to the Twitter. Let me pull up the post, and let me show you guys like how you can use the post. Okay, no, we gotta help Data Warrior out here. 1 second. We gotta report and block this guy. Guys, if you see people that are imitating and copying other people, get them out, because they rob other people's money and they try to ruin people's reputation. So what we're gonna do here is gonna say they're pretending to be me or someone else. Okay, what is their Twitter username? So they're trying to be this man here, Data Warrior. Okay, and blah blah blah. Send report to Twitter, and then we're gonna block this fake account. Okay, just do that for me when you get a chance. Okay, and if you find people that are copying me, DM me. Do not report Scanner Wars. That's me. Trading War Scanner is me. Okay, I set this up so that you guys can have a cleaner feed. This just all that I do on this feed. Let me just show it to you guys. All I do on this feed is I retweet my picks, and I also have educational content posted. The hell? 1 sec. I have educational content posted in my pinned tweet. Okay, so right there. Okay, so don't report that account. When's the Theta collab? I'm trying to get Theta Warrior to join us on Sunday. This Sunday, I'm hoping to have him come out and join our Sunday Stock Talk, and just finalizing the details, making sure he's okay with that. But if Theta Warrior comes out here, we're gonna blow up the internet. You know, that's what's gonna happen, because two guys that are really trying to give value, it's hard to find that combination in this world today. Trust me when I tell you that. There's a lot of fake people out there. There we go. So these were the bonus picks, right? So what I did here, okay, guys, is I went and I actually manually looked through the market for tickers that had a 3-day close of an inside bar. Okay. So if we look at Facebook, so we can see here, Facebook had a 3-day inside close. So obviously we didn't, that didn't exist, right? So let's hit the replay and let's do this together. Okay. So hit the replay. So this is how it looked to me yesterday. So basically with Facebook, I said, what I want to do, because this is on a 3-day chart. So every single candle actually represents 3 days. So I can't get this week's expiry because I'm not going to give it enough time to do what it needs to do, right? So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to get July 16th, okay, which I did. And I want to try something different. And what I did here was I took the Fibonacci. I took the Fibonacci. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the comments. Anyways, so I took the Fibonacci here from low to high. Okay. And then what I did here is let's just zoom in here and let's just make sure that we get the right numbers. Okay. So the low is 346.50. So we're just going to double click on the fib. We're going to go bring it down 346.50. And then we're going to hit a high here. The high is 356.44. Sorry, I did the wrong thing here. This should be 356.44. And then the low is 346.50. So let me just type that in right there. Okay. So now the fibs are good to go. And let me tell you what time I got filled, and then I'll show you guys what I did. So orders and trades, Facebook, July 16th call, I got filled at 11:23. Okay, so let's make note of that so we can analyze it together. So I put this order in the night before. Okay, 11:23 a.m. And now we're going to go to the 5-minute chart. Okay. Okay. So basically here, I know this might look a little bit, it might look a little bit confusing to you guys because it's a lot of lines. But what I want to show you is this is the low and this is the high of the 3 days range. So we're going to go from low to high. Okay. So this is the range. So what I said here is, okay, when Facebook, if Facebook opens somewhere in the range and it pulls back down to the green line here, which is the 50, if it pulls back down to the 50, then I'm gonna buy calls. Okay. So I'm basically what I'm trying on the bot. This is another thing that I'm trying is I actually want to buy. I want to buy more calls when they're dropping, like when the price action is dropping. So into my Fibonacci, right? So that's what I call it. That's why I call it the golden partnership from my book. So that's what I'm trying to get the bot to do that, because normally I would be there and like watch the price action and do it, but I don't have time for that anymore. So I just wanted to do it by itself. So let's watch the 5-minute chart together. Okay. And you know what? So for those of you that are asking about my fibs, these are my fibs. Okay. So take a screenshot. So I'm just going to change the color of the 382 to orange, just because I don't want it to be the same color as the 50. So let's press play. Okay. So we're going to hit forward. Okay. So here we go. So Facebook actually broke out above the 3-day range. It broke out above. You see how it opens here? It opens above the range. But this strategy that I was doing, I said, no, I don't want to buy on the breakout for this strategy. I don't want to do that. So obviously the breakout strategy, the trigger method is one method, but you don't always get the best price for the calls, right? So I said, forget that. What I want to do is if it comes back down here to the 50, I want to buy. So let's see how the price action played out. Okay, we dropped. Okay, we dropped. There's an inside bar. Was it? No inside bar, just dropping. Okay, just dropping continuously. Okay, so this is what we call a false breakout, right? We broke out above and we pulled back in. So that's a false breakout. Okay, the first inside bar of the day shows up. So let's zoom in on that. Okay, first inside bar of the day shows up. So we could obviously play the inside bar. Okay, so we break below the inside bar. So that would be a short signal. Okay, if you're day trading it like that. So there you go. So that's a nice winner right there for the short. You took the short down there. That's a beautiful winner right there. All right, but I was not looking for that. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for this thing to come to my green line. So doing its thing. Oh, look at that beautiful short though. If you guys took those puts right there, you shorted the shares. That's good money right there, guys. And this is the first time I'm looking at that. So I have no idea. Okay, boom. So here, okay. So here, when Facebook has made all of this move down, when it gets to my green line is the 50% retracement. What do you think happened to the calls price? Did calls increase or decrease? What do you guys think? Increase or decrease? I see hella low, DK, melted, decrease, 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 decrease. Yes. Okay. So I just felt so amazing today. Just imagine this. Facebook dropped all the way down to the 50 and I bought calls while it was decreasing. It was just like such a beautiful feeling because when it's coming down to me, it's coming to me. I'm waiting there with my calls. Okay. It comes, I get filled. So I got filled right here, $4. Okay. Next. Okay. It goes, I take a little bit of heat. Okay. I do take some heat there. But what I knew is that whatever I put into this option, I'm willing to lose. Okay. So I sat through this, whatever. So I came up with about $200, put $200 in there. I got in there. So obviously, if I could predict the future, I would have wanted to get in on the 618 or the 786 if I could predict the future, but I can't. So I did the 50 instead, right? So boom, then we have this big push. Okay, we push. So let me keep going here. Push. Oops. Okay. So right here, you won't believe this. Okay, but right here, I almost doubled up. Okay, because when it was coming down, okay, wait 1 second, guys. Sorry, wait, let me just double check. Yes, right here. Sorry, 1125. Yes. So right when it was coming back up here, because I'm buying the calls on the way down, it's cheaper. You see what I mean? When it's coming here, the calls price are decreasing so much, and then when it's running back up here, guys, it's going up. Okay, it's going up, and I was like, wait. I got in here on the green line and we barely went up a bit, but I'm already up 50%. Like it's actually insane. So let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up here and I just want to tell you guys what the price it went to. Okay, so Facebook here, 1 second. So Facebook on the day, it closed at $5.70. Okay, so that option contract closed at $5.70. I got in at $4. Okay, so I still make good money there. Okay, but if I go to the 5-minute chart here, I just want to talk you guys through how the option moved. Okay, so I said I got in at 11.25. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this on my phone, so apologize. So at 2:05, we went to a high of 5, right? And basically, this is a swing trade for me, right? So if Facebook continues, it gaps up tomorrow, things get going, it could be a huge win. But I just wanted to show you guys a different approach. Because for me, it's all about pushing the boundaries, testing new things, getting better, helping others. And this is something that I was thinking about. And I said, I need to do this. I need to try this out. Okay. And it's just absolutely insane that right here, I got it for $4. Okay. I got it for $4 here. And by the close, it was $5.70. Like I'm mind blown because if you actually look at the difference from here to here, it's not that much, but from an option perspective, it is. So just beautiful. So that was Facebook right there. I just wanted to share with you guys the trade that I took there. And I'm just in love with this charts. I'm in love with this. It's just beautiful for me. Just really, really love it. So Hit me with a 1 if you like that recap. That's a little bit different, right? Everybody talks about trigger method and buying breakouts, but let me tell you something. There is an amazing synergy between options and Fibonacci. It is a very amazing synergy. And not a lot of people know about it, and that's fine. We don't need them to know about it. We will know about it. We will make money. They don't need to. If they don't want to, that's fine. It's just beautiful. You know, and the biggest advice that I can give to you guys is when you play options, you really have to think about it like this. I'm either going to hit the jackpot or this thing is going to go to zero. Just if you can think about it like that, it simplifies everything. So whatever you put in there, you got to be willing to lose it. That's the biggest advice I can give you guys. Okay. So let's see what else I have here. So what I want to do now is I want to go through the recap for the other names. And then we'll wrap up. Okay. So let's start off with Snap. All right. So let me get rid of all of this. Okay. So I had a student that sent me this picture. This is how they traded Snap. So I think you guys are going to really like this. We're going to walk through a real example from one of my students. And this is what I do for my students, guys. I put my ass on the line for them, and I try my best to help them. So let's go ahead. So Snap, we have the gap up. Okay. So the first thing we should do here is we should draw the Fibonacci. Okay. So the Fibonacci of the prior day's range. So we're going to go from here, low, to here, high. Okay. So there we go. So right off of the open, Snap had a pretty big gap up, right? A pretty big gap up. And as you can see here, when we came up into the 786, this zone here, this was the rejection point. So how do we play that from a trading standpoint? This is easy money with the opening range breakout, right? Like you guys know that. We don't like, it's just take the orb right there. Oops, get rid of that. Take the opening range breakout on the first 5-minute bar. Short right there. Okay, that's good. Short, cover into the gap fill, easy. Okay, that's easy money there. So opening range breakout, good. Inside bar here, this was a pop, a little pop, right? Like depending on how aggressive you are, that could have made money or could have not made money, right? And then we have the morning leg, right? So we also had this inside bar here. If you went very tight, that's a winner. Okay, you entry here, stop here, that's 1-to-1 at least. So then we have the morning leg. So let's do the morning leg together. So this is from my book, okay? Do the morning leg. Here we go. High to low. Boom. You see that? Turning off the stream now. I'm done. Every single time, almost every single time we do these recaps. Every single time we do these recaps. We have the 50, we have the 618, we have our morning leg Fibonacci just working so beautifully, guys. It's just crazy. I don't know why nobody talks about this stuff besides me. I really don't know. But this is just insane. All you have to do here, okay? This is the morning leg. There's the first push down. We retrace in here, okay? When we come up in the 50 and you start seeing reversal, you start hitting puts. Boom, 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 boom. You start hitting puts. Okay, okay, that's fine. You don't want it. You don't want to hit it. That's fine. Take the short right there. Take the short below the candle. Here's your confirmation candle. Here's the rejection on the 50. Just take your short right there. Cover into the gap fill. I mean, it's just beautiful. Okay, so we have orb, we have inside bar, we have morning leg, we have gap fill. Okay, so gap fill is another strategy that I trade. Here's a gap fill here. All you got to do, here's your hammer bar. Here's your confirmation for the gap fill. Take the break above the high. Boom. That's just easy money. You know, it's just easy. Like, just take it right there. Here's the gap fill. We fill the gap. Here's your hammer. Boom, boom, gone. And then the last thing we have here is the afternoon leg. Okay, so we're going to do the afternoon leg. So the afternoon leg is the full leg. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to take the anchor from the high and we have to move our anchor to the low. And there we go. Almost a picture perfect 886 rejection. Just a little bit of front running done by the algos. So normally, guys, whenever I play a fib level, I always add a little bit because sometimes I add. So like if it's 70.01, I'll add 5 or 10 cents. because sometimes the algo will front run just a bit because they're so greedy. They just want to get in before everybody else. And I mean, if you understand trading, you come in here, or even if you come in on the 786, say you come in on the 786, come on the 618, it doesn't matter. Come in on the fib, put your stop loss above the swing high, wherever you want to put it. Okay, above this high, whatever. But just look at this life-changing money. Look at this rollover here. Just beautiful. That's beautiful. It's just the market is giving opportunities for those who want to put in the work. That's it. Okay. And now, okay, hit me with the 3 if you're following me so far. I know I'm doing a lot. Hit me with the 3 if you're following me so far. Okay. Hit me with the 3. Okay, good. Okay, so now let's go advanced. Okay, let's go advanced. Let's just be strictly Fibonacci here. Let's be strictly Fibonacci. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you guys some crazy Fib stuff right now. So let's get ready. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay. First 5-minute bar. High to low. Okay. 786 rejection. Okay. Beautiful. This is the algorithm playing it at its best. Algorithm 786 short, stop above high. Okay. Stop above the high. This is just an amazing risk to reward. Take a short here, put the stop above the high. These are the things I used to do in futures every day. But right now, I like the option plays. I'm sticking with that for now. But man, I used to crush this. So here we go. 786 above there. Pull this down to the gap fill right here. Let's be safe. Let's take it to the gap fill. That's 8 times your money. Put in $1,000 risk. That's $8,000. Okay. Okay. No problem. Move on. Okay. Morning leg we talked about right there. Pull back to the 50. Okay. No problem. Okay. Afternoon leg. Okay. 886. Fine. Okay. Now what about this? Opposing leg. First one for the bulls. Opposing leg right here. 618. Okay. Now, this is a smaller fib right here. Opposing, again, high to low. Look at that. Look at that. Almost the exact touch. Look at that on the 786 again. And drag it out. Okay. So the completion didn't come all the way to the 50. That's okay. 272. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Now, what else? What else do we have? Micro fib, high to low, right there, 786. Okay, next. What else do we have? Okay, well, we can take the fib from this. Let's take it from the full range, high to low. There we go, 618 rejection again. I mean, I don't know. There's just infinite possibilities in this game. Infinite. You just have to be on your A game. You have to put in the work. You have to study. You have to replay the markets. You have to test. You have to be willing to do this. But there are infinite possibilities. Like I just showed you like 8 different Fibonacci. All you have to do is hit 1 or 2 of them a day. That's it. 1 or 2 of them a day. I can see every single one of them. Every single one. I can see it because I put in the work. Even this right here is a fib. This is a fib. Let me show you something. This little push right here, high to low, that's a 786. Okay, I can just see it. And I want you guys to be able to do that too. And why is the Fibonacci such a good tool to use? Because it gives you amazing risk to reward. That's why. It's not about if it works or it doesn't work. It's about what is going to make you good money for low risk. So hit me with a 5 if your mind was blown off of all of those fibs. Hit me with a 5. I was supposed to eat my dinner and I didn't do it because I was rushing back. So my dinner is getting cold. Okay. Good job. Thank you guys. Someone is asking for my discount code for Tradingview. You know, I like TradingView a lot. I love TradingView, but man, they've been slacking with me. I've been trying to get them on the phone to talk to them. Like, I want TradingView. Okay, here we go. Let me hit my brother here. Chutron with the $5. This guy donates to me like every day, man. I appreciate this guy a lot, man. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. So let me ask you guys a question. So TradingView, I want to work with TradingView to create my own indicators and share it with everyone for free. Do you guys think that's a good idea? Hit me with a 2 if that's a good idea. I want to work with TradingView to create my own indicators that you guys can use for free. I want my own patterns. I want my holy grail. I want my double insides. I want my storm of death, my triangle of torture. I want all of it out there. But these guys, like, I try to talk to them. I try to think it's just taking forever. They're taking forever to get back to me. I just like when I want to get shit done, I want to get it done. I don't have the time to play games. You know what I mean, guys? The one good thing I would say with Trendspider is they're on top. When I talk to them, they're on top. You know, and I'm frustrated with TradingView. I'm frustrating with them. You know, very frustrated. So here we go. Someone's asking for my discount. So in my newsletter, if you guys want to support me, get $30 off any plan using this link for TradingView. That would help me out a lot. And with Trendspider, I have a 25% off also. So whatever you guys want to use, I use both of them because I mainly use TradingView, but Trendspider is my backup platform because you need a backup platform in case something's wrong with your first platform. The only issue I have with Trendspider is they don't have the other timeframes that I like to trade myself. I like custom timeframes. I create my own timeframes, and they don't have that right now. So that's the only problem. So if they could get that going, you know, I'll be more than happy to just use their stuff. Okay. So let's get back to where we were. And let's review what my student did. Right? So he's this person started on the weekend. They got my seminars and they started watching everything. So haven't really worked with them a lot yet, but let's read it. So they had the Fibonacci from the previous day's close to the high, which is amazing. It says, so we got snap. I don't even know how to read that. So we got calls, obviously, 66 calls, I'm guessing. Yeah, 66 calls, scaled into position using the fib retrace from previous day's high to low on the first 5-minute candle. So very good. So took the fib there from there and then started scaling in when we came into the 618, 786, 886, and 0. So this person did an amazing job here. So they scaled in here, here, and here, right? Like that is just beautiful. Okay, so they're adding calls all on the way down. So obviously, okay, so let me ask you guys a question. When we are adding the calls over here on the 886 and down here at the gap fill, are the calls going to be cheaper here or more expensive? What do you guys think? Yeah, July 966 calls, exactly. Cheaper, okay? So this person, so my student here, this is the call price is going to be more expensive here at the beginning. But because of the averaging down technique that I teach, they're able to get a good average cost. Okay, so now we have the pop. Okay, exit. So they said they exited 1 out of 5 contracts at $4. Okay, and then blah, blah, last entry at 886. I'm not sure what happened here. I got to talk to them more. Oh, I think okay. So I think they held. Okay, so they averaged in here 5 contracts. Okay, they sold one here. They added another one here, and then it says exit entire position at 50% rejection. So there. So basically what this person was doing is they average into the position, right? 1 out of 5 here, I would have sold more. So my students asking me for feedback. So I would have sold more here. And I would have sold probably 3 out of 5 here instead of 1. And the reason why is because whenever you have a huge vertical move like this is a vertical move. You see how we just go, this is a V. Look at this is a V. Whenever we have a vertical move, then your options are going to be valued a lot more. The calls are going to be valued a lot more because the time decay, the theta, gamma, all that crap. So you want to sell the most of it on these vertical pushes. And then I would have just left on a little bit for runners, maybe 1 or 2 contracts. And I would not have added another time. I would not have added another time. When I play these plays, I'm going to add in the first legs of the morning, and I want to be out the majority mid-afternoon and then leave some on. That's fine. But adding down here is always going to be risky because this is going into the chop zone, basically the lunchtime. And that's not a good sign, right? But at least this person is adding on the way down. So that's obviously that's the best way to do it with calls. You don't want to be buying calls up here. Okay, so overall, very good trade. This is the beautiful style of trading, this averaging in. This is from my book also. So this is a very, very good style here. I would have just got out a little bit more here. I wouldn't have added here. And then it depends here why you exited the entire position. I'm not sure, because if you wanted to swing this, you shouldn't have exited the entire position because you sat through all of this anyways. But if you wanted to just day trade, then you should have actually gotten out most of it over here. Okay. So that's the education behind that. All right. So thank you very much, for being my student and posting this. And I love looking at charts like this and helping people. So thank you very much. Okay. You know who you are. All right. So let's move on. So let's look at Walmart. So apparently Walmart has a triple inside day. Yes, it does. Okay. So this is you probably won't see this pattern on Walmart. I don't know if you'll ever see it again. Okay. If we just look at this chart here, do you guys see any triples? There's no triples. Okay. So triple inside bar on Walmart is very, very rare. So we're going to be playing that tomorrow for sure. Okay. We're going to be playing that tomorrow. We will be. Whether we win or we lose, it doesn't matter. It's a good opportunity. So let me ask you guys a question. So after 3 days of consolidating, okay, after 3 days of consolidating and having 3 days of inside bars, what's going to happen to option premiums? Are they going to increase or decrease with 3 days of consolidation? What do you guys think? Decay, 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 decay. Beautiful. Yes. So the options are getting nailed. So people that sell options, this is their dream, right? People that sell options are making money because the premium is dying. But now the premium is so low that it's a good opportunity for us to look how to play. Okay. So Walmart, I'm going to be looking tomorrow to take that. In terms of the day trades, let's see what we got. Okay. So let's see what we got with the day trade. Hit the market replay. Okay. Let's hit this together. And before we do this one, I want to ask you guys a favor. If you like what I do, trust me, nobody does what I do. Just hit the subscribe and the like for me. All right. Because apparently YouTube is telling me that 50% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So please subscribe, hit the like, help me out, guys. I only have 3,000 followers. That's it. 3,000 subs for this kind of shit that I'm doing. Okay. This should be given to the world to see, because most of the people out there are just trying to scam people. So, like, this needs to get out there and help me get this out there. Help me get my message out there. Okay. So let's go forward. Boom. Okay. So first play of the day, this setup, we know what it is. This setup is called the prior days range. Okay. So here's the prior days range. So right here, whatever you did, you can get on the 618, you can get on the 786, whatever. Have your stop loss over here, or you can wait for the candle to close and you can play the candle. Okay. So you could wait for the candle. The candle closed. You take the break above and you put your stop down here, and then let's see how that plays. So that's an opening range breakout. I mean, that's easy money. Okay. That's easy money right there, right? That's opening range breakout. Just easy money. So take calls, take shares, whatever you want to do. So that's the first play. Okay. And we have this inside bar right here. And this is a nice inside bar short. And the reason why is because this is that inside bar is definitely up against another fib. I can just see it from my eye. So let's do it. High to low. Okay. Right there up against a 786, right? That's what I thought. So there we go. Beautiful. That's a beautiful short. I mean, like that, like Walmart just gave beautiful freebies right there. Opening range breakout, inside bar short. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Let's take the morning leg, low to high. Okay, so we come to the 618 right there. Okay, so in this case here, if you limit order on the 618, you have your stop down here, let's say. But this, if you use the candlestick, you would have actually had a better play, right? Because if you waited for the candlestick here, you would have seen the inside bar. So all you have to do with the inside bar is take the break. So it breaks below. So you want to go short because this is actually trapping any algo that took the 618. Okay, so you want to take that short, and that short right there from this distance to this distance, that's at least 1.5 times your money. Okay, another inside bar. Okay, another break, boom. Like that's just beautiful right there. Beautiful. So here's an example right now when the morning leg on the Fibonacci does not work. And the reason why this one doesn't work is mostly because we're inside of the previous day's range still. Okay, so that's why the fib here is not as powerful. Okay, so but still you could have made good money. Orb, short there, beautiful money. And then from there, pretty much I'm done. Right, like around 11, I'm not going to take anything after 3 trades, but let's just see. Let's fast forward, see what happens. Okay, so we actually did have a nice double bottom play out here right there. So that's a nice double bottom. Boom, boom, big candle right there. Could take that into the close. That's a nice one too. The other thing that I see here is another Fibonacci. We go from low to high right there. Okay, boom. So right on the 618 right there. Nice little play right there. You see this is the algo, right? So it's pulling back to the 618. The algo is sitting here. And then once the algo gets a good fill, boom, you see that candle, how big and powerful it is? They just run it right up and then they push it to these extensions. You see here, 618 to 50 extension right up here. And then they just start covering. And that's why we start fading a little bit, right? And then we just have this whatever chop that goes into the close. Beautiful. Okay, so that's Walmart. Hit me with a 1 if we're okay on Walmart. The orb has been working pretty well, man. Okay, see the ones, good. So we got to move on because I got to eat. So let's do Twitter. So Twitter was just a beauty, very beautiful trade today on Twitter, right? So here we go. So we know we had an inside day. We know we had an inside day yesterday. Well, Friday, right? And look how tight this inside bar is, right? It's a beautiful, tight inside bar, okay? And we also had short sellers back here. So we have this whole area here of a lot of shorts, a lot of pressure. And then what happens today? Well, this is very similar to Amazon, right? But it didn't follow through till the end of the day. But still, it gave you good trading opportunities to make money. First 5-minute bar gaps up above the previous day's high. So who's trapped there? When we gap up above the previous day's high, who's going to be trapped? Bulls or bears? What do you guys think? Who's going to be trapped? Gap up above the previous day's high. Bears. Exactly. So these guys that were shorting, they were shorting here. Some of them were shorting over here. You could see it on the chart. And then when we gap up here, they're all in danger of being stopped. And that's what we have. This big push here is a stop run, right? Then we have this most beautiful, amazing inside bar right there. Look at that beautiful 5-minute inside bar right there. Just beautiful, calling your name. Just take that break right there. That's easy money. That's beautiful. Then we have another one right here. If you miss this one, you take this one. Boom. That's easy money, right? But you have to cover, right? If you get greedy and you don't want to cover, you don't want to lock in something, then you get burnt. But that's how the market is. The market is very fair if you're willing to scale out, move your stops up. And then we have something here that I see right now. We have this nice opposing leg, right? From high to low right there. Beautiful 786 rejection. And I mean, this is one of the most beautifulest 786 rejection because look at this. You have this 786 rejection, right? But you also have an inverted hammer. Just beautiful. Like you have the Fibonacci there, and then you also have the confirmation candle. Okay, so you have double the trouble. Okay, so hit me, and that's pretty much it, right? Like I like to play the first few legs of the day. I'm not going to be in here after 11 o'clock. But I mean, you also had this one right here. This is a gap fill again, right? We just talked about the gap fill. Look, we fill the gap. You see why I have my lines here? So I can see we fill the gap here. We double bottom and we rip. I mean, that's a beautiful trade also. So hit me with a 4 if we're okay on Twitter. Hit me with a 4 if you guys are good on that. And then the last one we're going to do is Roblox, and then I'm going to go eat some food. Okay, so here we go, Roblox. Yeah, so Roblox, we actually had the previous day's high was up here. Okay, so we had this first 5-minute big sell-off. So if you took the trigger over here, you're going to be down at that time, right? But still, we had this push up later, which would have, you would have at least been able to make your money back there. So anyways, so we have this first 5-minute bar. We have the inside, so then we have a double inside bar that follows it. So we don't actually break out of the first 5-minute candle. We don't break out of it. We don't have an opening range breakout. Instead, we have a 5-minute bar and double inside bar. Just taking the break of that right there, taking the break below that inside bar. You see how we break the low? You see this little push here? You guys might look at this little push here, right? And you say, oh, you know, that's nothing. But guys, if you short here and you put your stop right here and you get enough size, you can make, you know, thousands of dollars on this push down, right? It's a high probability setup. If you think about it with the double inside bar, you're willing to take a chance. Okay, you size accordingly. Beautiful. This push from here to here can make you a lot of money. And then here's the big boy play. Boom. Hammer inside bar. Okay, take the break above the hammer, put the stop below. Just taking this bad boy here. Look at that. Imagine if you caught that run right there. Okay, imagine you took that run right there. So there's the high, here's the low. You took that run right there. So this all the way up, that's 8x, right? 8.5x. Okay, that's just beautiful, 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 beautiful right there. And then here we have this inside bar, which, like, obviously you're not going to be wanting to go long up here, right? Because I mean, they already had a huge push. Then we had this most subtle and pretty beautiful. Just look at this. 1, 2, just 2 little beauties just calling your name. Hello, hi, how are you? Look at this. Bam, short, boom. Look at that. If you short right there, short right here, bam. Look at that. Miss that, try this one. Short, bam. Okay. Even over here, this double inside bar. Okay, this is why I tell you, like, I don't like to be around too much after 11 in terms of day trading, because start to get chopped. But even if you try these, you lose, whatever. Here's the next one. Bam, right? So good opportunities. Very, very good opportunities. Good one. Beautiful. All right. So the thing is, right, if you want to play these afternoon stuff, you're going to get burnt out. I mean, look down here, right? Like, this is a beautiful double inside bar pattern at 135. And it's just so pretty. It takes you all the way up. It's a big winner, but it's just not sustainable. I've been trading for a long time. It's not sustainable to sit and stare at the screen for and just stay there. So I just like to play the open, get the hell out. That's it. Because you need, when you're trading, you got to be there like an athlete. You got to be there almost every day, and you don't have an off season. So you need to be sustained in this game. All right. So just amazing opportunities. There's amazing opportunities everywhere you play it. Everywhere you play it, there's amazing opportunities. Someone says SPY, someone says UPST. That's okay. This is all I can do, guys. All right. And then after I gotta go because my food is gonna be cold, and you guys know I'm living in the Hard Rock and I don't have a microwave, so life is tough when it comes to that. So here we go. So we got the first 5-minute bar right there, UPST. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. You have the inside bar right there. Just try that one. It's easy money. Let's look at how it looks on the daily chart. Yeah, I mean, it was good from a day trading perspective. Nothing really of significance from a swing trading perspective. Let's go to SPY. Someone's asking me about SPY today. So yeah, so this is not too unfamiliar on SPY. It happens sometimes. We just have this V. This is what we call the V, right? We have this vertical push down and the vertical push back up. And this happens a lot. This is when the market makers want to, they want to get a better price. They push it all the way down here. But, if we take the fib of the range, nothing really works here, right? This is just going to be a loser. And that happens, right? That's a part of the game. In terms of the inside bars, you had this little one. If you took it long, you could have made money there. But this one was the beauty of the day, right? Short right there. That's a big winner. Even this one, big winner, big winner. These are good scalps. These are all good scalps here. This one, not really. But then this one here is very beautiful. It's a triple hammer right there, actually 4 wicks. So this is a 4 wick right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have this nice, beautiful inside hammer in the middle. That one was just a beautiful to take you into the close. So there's so many opportunities right there, guys. So many opportunities. And every single chart we pull up, there's going to be opportunities. You just have to have your game plan ready, right? So I'm going to eat. I'm going to come up with the picks for tomorrow. Walmart's going to be on there for sure. And we're going to see what else that we have. Hit me with the 6 if you enjoyed this and you appreciate it and it was all good. So I see the 6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so guys, let's see what Amazon does for the rest of the week. I'm enjoying the ride. Hopefully this thing goes, man, because I'm on the train, and I just hope that the train keeps going. All right, so last thing I want to say before I wrap it up here is you got to be hungry. You got to be hungry for food, and you got to be hungry to succeed in life. You really do. You have to be hungry, because I'm the type of guy that I came from nothing, and the hunger is what got me where I am. So make sure you're hungry, and make sure the other part of that is make sure you're willing to help others. Helping others is the secret to succeeding in your life. By helping others, you're helping yourself. Okay? Because everything's connected. All right? So be the person that is going to be out there to help each other out. Like, look how many people I'm helping here right now. You guys are going to go and help other people out. You know what I mean? And it's a chain effect. The world can be a better place. And then you guys are going to help me out one day. Whether it's using whether it's supporting me from a financial perspective, you buy my book or whatever, you join the room, whatever you want to do, or it's just saying positive things about Trading Wars. It helps get my name out there. So it's like you don't realize the ripple effect of the things you do, but sometimes being kind and helping somebody can lead to amazing opportunities in the future. And I've seen this a lot because I worked in the industry for a lot of years, and the people that are nice and willing to help others, they always seem to succeed and to climb the ladder. Think about that closely. And the reason why is because people appreciate what they do, and the word gets around about who they are and how they act and all that stuff. So, be kind, be hungry. Okay? Good night.